Hari Om. Today we'll see the concept function in Python. So function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. You can pass data known as parameters into a function, and function can also return data as a result. So in general, the generic definition of function is a function is a subprogram that acts on data and often returns a value. So here we'll see how a function works and how to create a function and how to use your functions. So here you can see the syntax for creating a function. So in order to create a user defined function, you are supposed to use the keyword def. So here in this example, we have defined a function and the function name is gvkcv. Def means a function definition is starting. The identifier following def is the name of the function. Here in our example, the function name is gvkcv. The variables or identifiers inside the parentheses or arguments or parameters. Here x is the parameter of the function, and there is a colon at the end of the def line, meaning it requires a block. The statements intended below the function define the functionality or working of the function. So this block is also called body of the function. Here we have only two statements in the body of the function name gvkcv. So one is representing a expression r equal to 2x square, and next statement is we have used a keyword return to return the data which is stored in the variable r. Now we'll see how to call a function. The syntax of the function call is very similar to that of declaration, except that the keyword def and colon are missing. So here you can see the example. So we have used the same function name gvkcv, parameter x, and expression r equal to 2x square, and we are returning the result r. And in this program we have one function and two statements. The statement 1 and statement 2 doesn't come under the body of the function. This comes under the main method. So execution starts from statement 1. So in the statement 1 we have created a variable a, and we are expecting integer value from the user by displaying the message enter the number. So whatever the integer value we give, the same value will be stored in the variable a, and it goes to the statement 2. Here in statement 2, inside the print we are calling the function. So as we all know, function call is very simpler and same to that of the function declaration, except the keyword def and colon is missing. So here just by mentioning the function name we can call the function. It goes to the function and it takes the value and gets stored in the variable x, and it comes to the first statement in the function, that is the expression r equal to 2x square, and the 2x square is performed here. The result is stored in the variable r, and the same value is returned, and same thing is displayed under print. Now we'll see what are the different function types we have in Python. So generally we have three types: built-in function, functions defined in modules, and user-defined function. Built-in functions, these are the predefined functions and are always available for use. Example, length, type, int, input, all this comes under built-in function. We don't need to import anything. These are the predefined functions that are readily available for use. Second one is functions defined in modules. These functions are predefined in particular modules and can be used when corresponding module is imported. Example, if you want to use predefined function inside a module, consider for mathematical operations, you are supposed to import the module or library math in your program. Then you are allowed to use the functions which is there in the library math. User defined functions, it depends upon the requirement of programmers or users. You can create your own functions, you can have your own implementation in that particular function. Here we are representing two possible ways of defining a function. One function with parameters and with return keyword. and other function without parameters and without return keyword. So here you can see the keyword def, and you can identify the function name, and you can identify the parameters there in this function x comma y inside the parenthesis, and no parameters are mentioned in the function name greet inside the parenthesis. So now we'll see what is a function header, function body, and indentation. The first line of the function definition that begins with the keyword def and ends with a colon specifies the name of the function and its parameters. The parameters or the variables that are listed within the parenthesis of a function header. And coming to the function body, the block of statements or intended statements below the function header that defines the action performed by the function. The function body may or may not have return keyword. A function returns a value through a return statement. So here in this example, you can see the return statement which returns the data stored in the variable yes. And here in this example, you could not find the keyword return used. Instead, it prints the message welcome to GVKCV inside the function. And coming to indentation, the blank space in the beginning of the statement within the block. So you can find all the statements in the function are at the same level. Let us discuss a simple program. Here we have used two functions, namely first function and second function. First function uses the keyword return and second function doesn't use the keyword return. Here we are calling the first function in the print statement. After that we are calling the second function. So both these functions are doing the same, but first one is returning the computed value using the return statement. The second function is printing the computed value using the print statement. In a Python program, generally all functions are given at the top, followed by statements which are not part of any functions. These statements not intended at all. These are often called from the top level statements. The Python interpreter starts the execution of a program from the top level statements. The top level statements are part of the main program. Internally, Python gives a special name to the top level statement as main. Here you can see the structure. Here we have three different functions, and top level statement starts from this segment, which is called main segment. Here the Python stores this name in a built-in variable underscore name. Main segment is stored in the built-in variable name. User did not declare this variable, but you can directly use it. So by seeing this example, you can understand the variable underscore name underscore. So by executing this program, we will be getting this output. So here you can see the main segment is stored in the variable underscore name underscore. Here we have declared a function in the name greet, and print statement is there inside that function. And coming to the main segment, we have two statements, two print statements. Statement 1 prints at the topmost level right now. Second print statement prints inside the variable underscore name underscore. So we have main segment name under the variable underscore name underscore.